What's going on YouTube? It's Cole from Midwest Strippers. I'm here today to show you guys all of the flavors in the original Suicide Bunny line sent to me by Pip the Bunny herself. Thank you, Pip, I really appreciate it. That being said, I'm coming in completely unbiased. I've heard a lot of hype around this brand, a lot of hype around the flavors, Mother's Milk being one in particular, and I don't get caught up in hype. I try not to because I don't want to get let down. I've heard a lot of great flavors hyped up around there, and then I watch reviews and I hear people say they hate them. I don't want to let that be me. Also, I should probably mention, if at any time you guys want to buy one of these flavors, I left a link for Suicide Bunny down in my video description. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Welcome to Mother's Milk, Suicide Bunny's most popular juice. With a deliciously rich and creamy dessert flavor and a light strawberry exhale, Mother's Milk is ready to rock your world. There's a reason our fans have voted it their favorite. Once you try it, you'll never want another. This description off the bat caters to me in particularly because I love creamy vapes. I love strawberries, and those two mixed together, oof, very nice, very nice. After taking a couple drips on my RDA, I can totally see what the hype is about. This stuff is phenomenal. I didn't want to buy into the hype, honestly. I didn't want to like it, but I did. I did a lot. This 30 ml bottle is not going to last long at all. 100% an all-day vape. No doubt about it. First of all, on that inhale, you're going to get that creaminess that you want out of a vape. It's not artificial at all. It's not like a cake frosting type creaminess. It's more of like a milky tone, custardy, I don't know, something like that. Anyways, whatever it is, it's f***ing good. After smelling the juice, I thought the exhale was gonna be a lot more strawberry than it was, but I didn't get a whole lot of strawberry. You could definitely taste it, it's definitely there, and it blends well with that custard, but at the same time, it's not a flavor punch like I was expecting. I've seen a lot of people say that they compare it to like a strawberry nesquick, and I don't think they're too far off at all. It really does taste like that powder you get in the nesquick container. Nothing about the juice is overpowering whatsoever, but everything mixed together works really, really well. Overall, I give it a thumbs up. Sucker Punch. Want to go to exotic places? Sucker Punch from Suicide Bunny is your ticket. Enjoy the alluring dragon fruit mix laced with the silky smooth cream and get transported to a whole new world of amazing flavor. So this flavor, oh, this flavor. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what dragon fruit tastes like, so me comparing something to dragon fruit is gonna be completely pointless. That being said, when I inhaled Sucker Punch for the first time, I got that really, really creamy vapor that I got, similar to Mother's Milk. I didn't get a whole lot of exotic flavors, so if that's what they were going for on the inhale, they whiffed on that one. But that exhale, ooh, that exhale. It left a really, really fruity flavor on the tip of my tongue, mixed with that custardy type cream. It's really hard for me to come up with a flavor profile for this because I'm not really into dragon fruit. I don't really know what's going on there. But the closest thing that I could compare it to was like a creamy, almost like a pineapple taste. I don't know if anyone else is gonna agree with me, but that's all I got. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely tropical, it's definitely satisfying, and I could definitely see myself vaping it all day long. To be completely honest, if you're gonna pick a juice out of this line to use as an all-day vape going in blindly, this hand in hand might be one of the choices that you go to. The OB. Rich and creamy, the OB from Suicide Bunny gives you a new experience every time. There's layers upon layers to savor. What kind of taste will you discover? Alright, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This one is super, super hard to break down flavor profiles wise. There's not a whole lot there. All I really get is a subtle creaminess to the vape. Inhale and exhale, I get a really, really smooth, nice vape. It's creamy, maybe custardy. I don't know. Oh, got some splashback. Woo, that was my fault. I'm getting some nostalgia right now. Again, just like the other two, it's not an overpowering vape at all, but it's really, really satisfying. The cream in this juice is really, really nicely done. I weirdly almost get this nostalgia going on, going all the way back to my grandma's angel food cakes. Ooh, they were the best. I gotta take back the custard thing. It's not a custard taste. It's almost like a vanilla icing. I don't know, I taste something different every time. I don't wanna fall into what their flavor profile is, but it's true. I do taste something a little bit different every time. I have my mind made up and then I go back and be like, nah, it tastes more like a milky. It tastes more like a custard. It's creamy. I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you're a fan of smooth, creamy flavors, this is definitely a go-to for you. Don't pass it up. It's as smooth as the inside of a lambed baby's bottom. I don't know how smooth that is, but I would assume that it is very, very smooth. From testing mother's milk, maybe I started at the peak, Sucker Punch, right up there, neck and neck. Then we had a little bit of a drop off with OB. Delicious juice, but not enough flavor punch for me. I like a little whoop-ah! Madrina. Ah, the enchantment of Madrina. This is Pip the Bunny's personal favorite. Try it and you will see why. It might be the enchanting base cream. It might be the notes of melon tucked into every layer. It might be all of the above and more. Try it and taste for yourself. Burned the on my tongue right there. Gotta stop over dripping. Madrina, Madrina, Madrina. You crazy. First of all, Madrina, shouts out to you, girl. You are a giant. This bottle caused me all kinds of trouble. All kinds of trouble. I'm dripping Medina at work. I sit it on the counter. One of my coworkers decides to pull a quick one and whip something around. Guess what comes crashing to the floor? Yes, you guessed it, Medina. Out of all the 15 vape shops I tried in Kansas City, only one had Medina. So they had one bottle left. I zoomed over there, made sure he put it behind the counter, bought it. It happened to be a smaller bottle, but on the inhale, I get a really, really milky tone to it. I definitely got more of a throat kick than any of the other juices that I'd tried previously. With just 3 milligrams nicotine, it definitely gave me a little choke. It wasn't something that was gonna leave me coughing, but at the same time, I could definitely feel it. And some people like that. It's all tomato. On that exhale, it was cantaloupes and melons galore, son. This stuff was delectable. Oof. That honeydew melon is super, super well done. It doesn't taste artificial at all, which I can really, really appreciate. These last 3 days, it's been an all-day vape for me. I've been hooked on it. It is so good. It's so different from the rest of the line. It's not quite as creamy. It has a little bit more fruit kick to it, but I could definitely see why it's Pip's favorite. It is fucking phenomenal. Derailed. Welcome to Derailed, one of Suicide Bunny's most popular flavors. Inhale for fresh baked cookie taste, exhale for the sweet cinnamon banana, and enjoy every moment in between. The smell alone will keep you coming back for more. Alright, personally, no offense, I hate artificial banana flavor. Hate. I can eat a banana, but not in like a weird way where it creeps you out when we're making eye contact. But whenever it comes to like runts or like Wonka candies or just like anything artificial, I can't do it. Banana is a no-go. Ooh, might have found a banana that I can actually deal with. That being said, this flavor is awesome. Putting it straightforward, if any of you guys are a fan of the bakery type flavors, this is a must have. So on the inhale, I didn't even really taste much of anything. It was kind of smooth. I could kind of get that cinnamony tone to it, but the exhale kicked my taste buds ass. This thing hits so close to that flavor profile. You get that fresh snickerdoodle cookie and it's just the bee's knees. The cinnamon is definitely there. Not a huge cinnamon fan either, but it's definitely there. So if you stay away from cinnamon, this one might not be the one for you. But it's a sweet cinnamon. It's not that big red type cinnamon where you feel like you can light your exhale on fire. Actually, funny story, this jackass when I was in 3rd grade told me to lick a big red gum wrapper and stick it to my forehead. I did it and I left it for an entire minute. I came back from lunch, right? Peeled this off my head and I had a giant rectangular red mark for the rest of the day. So if you're watching this video, I don't even remember your name. People don't forget. As far as the banana on the exhale though, it is so delicious. It doesn't taste artificial. It's really, really well done. Like all the rest of these flavors. It blends perfectly with that snickerdoodle cookie and that little hint of cinnamon. It does get my approval. I wouldn't go as far as putting it as an all-day vape. It's a really strong flavor. It's something that I could drip on my RDA at any point in time. I don't see myself vaping it a whole day though. Just to be complete. All right, and that's all of them. As for Suicide Bunny, I really, really like all the flavors. All of them have a really, really good depth to it. I enjoyed every single one. There wasn't one that I was like, I couldn't see myself doing this again. All of them were spot on with the flavor profile, which is something that I really look for in a vape review. When you look at all the bottles, you'll notice pretty fast in that main line that they don't give you a VG/PG percentage. I did a little bit of research, and some people think it's between the 70-30, 80-20. I would stay towards the 70-30. Pretty decent cloud production. The taste is definitely there. They all pack a really good flavor, really milky. None of them give me a harsh throat hit, which is something that's great because I'm vaping something from another really, really popular line right now, and I'm getting the craziest tingle in my throat. But anyways, the bottles, all of them were sexy. All of them have that Suicide Bunny cartoonish feel. I don't know who did the artwork, but whoever did, it is amazing. It looks really great. Another thing that I love, all of them have the child-proof droppers. It's a little detail to add, but the fact that it's there makes it awesome. But overall, without being a hype beast or a fanboy or anything like that, Suicide Bunny definitely sets a standard in premium vape juices that I come to expect when testing out other lines. I hope that testing this one first doesn't put like a bar up here, but I have a feeling it's gonna be like that until one just completely blows me out of the water, because this stuff is really, really that good. If you see these in your local vape shop, don't hesitate. Seriously, pick one up. What's the worst that could happen? It's like $20 to $22. They're a little bit on the pricey side, but for what kind of quality you get, it's 100% worth it. If you guys are having trouble finding these type of juices in your local vape shops, just go ahead and click that link down in the video description. It'll send you straight to the Suicide Bunny website where you can do all of your purchase orders there. But that's all I've got for today, guys. There's definitely more to come, so if you guys want to stay subscribed, hit that subscribe button down there. Don't forget to give me a like. And if you want to, you can follow me on Instagram at Midwest Drippers. Until next time, vape heads,